Okay, hello and welcome to the Division 4 Season 4 British Grand Prix in the Zoom Racing League. This is the ultimate round, the last round of the season. I'm joined with Freddie Rizal. How you doing, Fred?
Honestly, I am so buzzing about this division right now as we have a three-way title contender with Alpine, Merc, and is it Ferrari or is it? No, it's Red Bull, ain't it?
No,
So
no.
yeah, so honestly, I'm so buzzing, and we've also got a sprint race, so that's
That's
gonna
correct.
play towards it as well. So really interesting.
Yeah, definitely. As we're on board with Akashi right now, usually a Ferrari reserve driver, but he's going to be reserving in the McLaren today. For half points only due to the fact that it is a different academy. He's going around, coming towards the end of Sector 1 right now. So Fred, how do you feel about this track? Is this one that you liked, disliked? What are your thoughts?
Honestly, it's actually one of my favourite tracks. I've been grinding it so much for the Division 2 race.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be exciting. Only thing I might have with this track personally is it does seem to have a bit of a tendency to fall into a simple DRS train. But if that can be avoided, then I don't see why it wouldn't be a good race.
Absolutely, as we have a Mr. Zach Smack, P3 in the standings right now, just hanging on to that title fight with Enjoy and Fitstick. Well, I've done the maths that Zach needs a win and Fitz to come 19th or below and Enjoy to DNF if Zach wants to win. But we've also still got the sprint to come, so maybe the sprint can maybe help him if he wins. Obviously, I want to see my first driver that I picked to win the first title in D4.
Yeah, of course. As we've
Yeah, of
only had
course, of course.
as we've only had three valid laps set so far. The couple people we've seen cross the line. Um, Not sure where people are invalidating most of the time, but right now the bar is set by Akashi at 127.7 roundabout. As Fitzdickwell, well, depending on how accurate Codemaster's game is, just went purple in the middle sector. So we'll see what he can set
Akashi is span.
as he. Well, that's unfortunate, especially considering who that might have been his in. Unless he was going for two push, of course.
Can we just point out, right, that Mr. Rivas himself is now back from his recovery from Monaco and now is back driving in his Merc seat car
Speaking of
in
Mr.
that round.
Rivas, let's hop on board with them as you
He
coming around
is.
the final
Yep, he's just,
corner.
yep, final corner. It's going to be last like usual. Oh, wait, no, he ain't.
Wow, look at that. 129.3. Rivas is just absolutely rapid. One of the best drivers
Honestly.
on the grid, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, I
That's
mean,
the wrong
that's what
card.
some people would say, but I think some people know that he's too into his ACC and his iRacing.
Right, right. Cole Cummins actually is. Christian Cummins is actually just putting a very good route. Super competitive. As just the robot is going into the pits.
Yeah, decent time for Cole. Cole. Yeah, no, we're gonna go Cole. You know, yeah, Cole. As wait, no, is it Cole or
Christian,
Christian?
Christian, Christian.
It's Christian. All right, my brain's like baffled right now, but
You know.
yeah, no, good lap from him. I think Buffalo Trace will be really happy with him at the moment. Buffalo is P9. He's ahead of Rivas, which Rivas should be unhappy about. There's
So yeah, sorry. Continue if you were saying something.
I was just saying that Christian's giving Slovene a little bit of dirty air through Marcus Beckett, and that's quite That's going to be quite powerful through Maggots and Beckett's day, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of struggles, I'd
100%.
say.
Yeah. So something worth noting is that this is a sprint race that we're going to be having today. So qualifying is not going to be as important as the rest of the season. So it gives those people a chance who are usually not the best qualifiers but really good in the race. Gives them a chance to get themselves up in a little higher starting position for the main event. So your people like, I don't know, for example, Big L, bro. I'm only saying that because he's my driver, but he is definitely more of a race guy than a quali guy. So who knows? Maybe we'll see some big things from him and from any other drivers. Maybe Toto Rivas will bag his first win in ZRL today. Who knows? Anything could happen.
Absolutely. As Florida actually goes P7, I've just realised. Really, he's performed quite well recently. I mean, coming back from a solid performance in Canada that you missed out, I'm pretty sure. Or did you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, so he came back from a solid performance, getting P5, I think it was. So, and he's P7 now, so like he's getting back into the groove like he was a few seasons ago. He went 6 temps up from his time.
100%. Someone I've just noticed isn't here is actually Labib. Some people's
Where is
favorite
Labib?
driver, but Labib is actually not here today. Sorry, I'm struggling to find someone who's about to finish a lap. As you go, Black Jesus. Looking like he's about to finish one. Doesn't look like it's going to be entirely competitive, as it's a 130.5. Goes 3 tenths faster than his previous best, but not good enough to put him into the top 10.
We also have Enjoyer at P16 right now. He needs to get into the top 3 to have
definitely.
at least a chance to get into the sprint points, which will really be crucial for them. And something I also want to mention, Peter, is that there's a 4-way constructor fight right now. There's Red Bull on 249 points, Mercedes on 241, Ferrari on 231. Don't know how they got that far up the standings. I think a little bit of rigness going on there.
A little bit of rig raff, maybe.
Oh.
Ooh.
And then we have Alpine with 208 points. So Alpine's just holding on once again to winning maybe another trophy.
Alpine would need a big race today, definitely, to
very big race.
Take home the constructors.
We have Mr. Robot on a lap, I think. 16 milliseconds down from his time already.
There's Mr. Robot.
He's coming through.
Is he? Well, I think we have Enjoyer.
Oh, there's Enjoyer
as well. Actually, like
just gone through
Enjoyer, because this one's a little bit more high stakes, if you will. So Mr. Robot's already in a pretty good position. However, Enjoyer, he definitely needs to get a lap in.
That's gonna cause some time.
He's 27 seconds down on his previous best.
27 seconds up.
My bad. Yes. No, 27. No, down.
No, wait. He's 27 seconds up on his time. Do the maths.
27 seconds down.
This ain't going to be good enough for top 10.
All it is good enough to top 10.
But it's not good enough for top 5.
Enjoyer goes P8, but we all know how good Enjoyer is. That could have just been a banker lap. Who knows?
Yes, Kashi's coming around turn 2, maybe getting a bit of a toe from Enjoyer. Oh wait, no, he's already set a time, has he? I don't know.
Yeah,
but his flight's flashing.
That was his first lap.
But anyway, we have Dick fits in well.
Nice, good job.
1 millisecond up, thank you. I do try my best.
I wonder if Akashi's gonna get a toe here. Oh, as his fuel light's on, and he's actually run out of fuel. So
Yeah, but we do have Fitstick coming around to the last corners. And this looks like it's a decent time. It's not enough.
barely goes faster, but he's also barely behind Akashi. So
No, we're not, but let's just point out, Zach might get pole here. He's 2 temps up.
running on board with Zach Smack.
He does.
Zach Smack faster by a large margin with a 127.4. That's
Very crucial. And we have his teammate up.
Faster than everyone else, yeah.
We have Florida up through sector 2. He's 2 temps up as well. So this could put him P5, top 5 if he gains more time. So he's purple sector 2.
This
now
could be
coming-
big for Alpine.
Honestly, it's my home Grand Prix this week, and I don't even know the corners that well.
Yeah, Chapel. I honestly can't remember the names of the corners either. It's Florida
Yeah, Florida goes
top
P4.
4. That's 1-4 for Alpine at the moment. So very strong. Looking
Very strong, indeed. Whether they can come round in the pits in time and go for another lap.
Actually, it's just started a lap. Let's see, who's that about to cross the line? Do you believe that's February? No, I think it was Cubs. I'm actually not sure. Missed it.
Yeah, it is Cubs.
Like Aaron G next. Nope, Aaron G is not going to be next to cross the line. It's
realised-
actually going to be Revis.
He's changed his name.
Not Revis. Crazy.
So, yeah, we've got 4 minutes left. You need to get out by the 1 minute 30 mark. So these drivers do have time to go for another lap, or come in and then go for another lap after. So very interesting. As we have Christian Cummins out. He died.
Christian Cummins he saved it just barely without a front wing, however. So fortunate for him.
Yeah.
Let's go on board with his teammate Buffalo Trace, who's actually down in his time by about half a tenth. Going to the 3rd sector.
Yep, Rigrath in P7 with Big Elbow in P12. So this is in Alpine's favour right now.
Well, Alpine are quite a few points behind as Buffalo Trace. Cruise by a 10th. Not moving in position, however. Nope, not Black G. This is the next person I was actually from who now?
Yeah, Mercedes needs to step it up a little bit. Hopefully Reavers can get a better time than his 1:29.3. Also, we need Enjoyer to step up as well.
Yeah, Enjoyer on an outlap right now. He's gonna want to go pole. Enjoyer, very quick driver, one of the quickest in Division 4. Is going to be moving up into Division 3 next season. He's actually sorted quite high, as Cups has been disqualified for going the wrong way. Not sure what happened there, but yeah, Enjoyer definitely, if you placed a bet for Enjoyer on pole, 9 out of 10 times you're gonna get some money back. As Slovene just goes invalid through Maggots and Beckett. It's very unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he'll be going again, most likely. Full temps up. That's very crucial. Could have been P8 maybe a little bit higher. And we have Big Ale on a lap coming down to Cops. Let's see if he's going to keep it flat. He does, but goes a little bit wide. I'm coming through Maggots and Beckett's.
It's a little bit deep into Maggots and Beckett's, yeah.
Not as clean as you'd say, but he is 1.5 temps up.
Down.
Now
Goes
coming
into... Oh
Chapel.
my gosh, I've forgotten all the names of the corners. That's Stowe.
Where's PBJ when we need him? Probably out drinking.
Yeah, just like you were today, Fred.
Absolutely.
We're about to come across
Just an average day.
It only goes up 1
3 temps
position,
up.
however, 3 tenths up. I think he's actually going for 2 laps in a row. Nah, he lets off the throttle, so I guess not. So I believe E11 is going to be the highest up. Big Elbow is going to be starting.
Well, Enjoy is invalidated, and he was 3 tenths up from his
That is
time. So
not what Enjoyer is going
now
to do.
this he's got one more lap as he's
Is
he's
Enjoyer?
in the
Whoa, he
way.
might have just killed someone.
He's in the way of
Yeah, he just-
Florida. It looks like.
Florida's on his outlap. I think Enjoyer might have done that on purpose. A bit cheeky from him. Gonna be giving Florida dirty air throughout this entire lap.
Aaron G retires. He has a little bit of a spin off in cups.
Slovene is going to be next across the line, followed by one of the Hasses of
As Condor
Kahuna.
Fox retires.
Slovene doesn't improve. Kahuna does improve and
Does
goes
improve.
P2. Very good lap from Kahuna. Next across the line with Mr. Robot. Goes P3. Very impressive from him.
Gibbs crosses the line, says P12, or is he on
Fitz.
another lap?
Fitz coming across the line next.
He's
Christian Cummins
P5.
did not make it across the line in time. Fitz
Ooh,
stays P5.
Fitz stays
I
P5.
believe that's Rigraff next across the line. Yep, Rigraff.
Is Rigraff not enough? Doesn't
See what
look like
can
it, but
do
he
as
goes
he goes
P4.
P4. That's a pretty good lap from him.
Right now,
Very
Florida's
solid.
coming. Right, Florida's 2 tenths down, so that's not going to be good for him. And Zach comes into a pit, so it looks like that'll be it for the
See what
Alpines.
Rivas can do. Rivas goes up to P12. Florida's invalid.
Solid performance.
Bebri is done. Let's see what Enjoyer can do. Enjoyer's going to want something big. Stays
It's not
9th
enough.
fastest. As
Yeah, that's-
Akashi, I believe, no, Akashi's actually gone invalid. Very unfortunate. That actually would have put him into P3 if that was a valid lap time. So very unfortunate.
We
for him.
also have Slovene on another note. He's done, so that will be it.
we have
we have
Gibbs on a hot lap.
Zach. No,
He's
I
going to
don't
be next
think we.
across the line,
think
unless
Gibbs-
he's going into the pits. Yeah.
Oh wait, I could be wrong here.
No, Gibbs is actually he's going to be finishing a lap here. See what he can do.
He goes
Gibbs
P10.
jumped up to 10th. Very
Wow.
impressive.
Do we have
So
Mr. Robot on
believe
another
that
lap?
is
No.
Everyone, yeah, that's everyone done. So,
So,
ladies
yeah,
and
we've
gentlemen,
got-
this is going to be your grid lineup for the sprint race.
Very crucial for Alpine there. Zach getting P1. Fitz
Definitely.
seeing his title fighters down below him quite a few positions.
Yeah, 100%.
So I just want to point out Robot is ahead of Fitz now. Maybe a bit of team game going on there. Enjoyer is going to be long gone by Rivas by lap 2. So yeah, I mean, look at these times. I mean, the top 9 are literally 3 tenths,
4.5 tenths. It's okay though. Math is
4.5 tenths.
Yeah, very
yeah,
very close
that's
times,
amazing.
especially third through 8th, all very close, all within about half a tenth. So yeah, really close racing, and that's what we want to see. That is what the sorting table is designed to do. So I'm very glad that it's working out. I'm sure Duncan McCamick and all the league admins are going to be very glad that that's working out as well. But yeah, as we're just gonna take a short break in between now and the sprint race, so I guess we'll see you then.
Loading
All right,
complete.
folks, we are back. And look at that, it is raining. It is intermediate conditions at the moment. Actually, sorry, full wet conditions as it's actually coming down quite heavily. We have Zach Smack leading off the field. So yeah, honestly, I think with this, I think the no stopper is gonna be the choice for a choice.
Yeah, so let's look at the poll, Peter, in the YouTube chat, as we have Enjoy on 0% of winning the championship. We have Zach on 7, Fitzdickwell 40%, and we have Rivas on 53% for winning the championship. So
Yeah, I
That'll be
think
some push.
Revis has the best chance. I mean, if the fans are saying that Revis has the best chance, then I think they know what they're talking about. As Zaxmack is way ahead of everyone on the formation now.
Yeah, it looks like Cahoon is just taking his time.
I'm actually going to be
Uh,
right back as I do something. So just a quick intermission, but don't worry, we'll be back before the start of the race.
I had to do the same.
So sorry about that, everyone. We're back. So let us see what is going to happen. What's your predictions? What do you think is who do you think is going to win? Do you think a driver
Obviously,
or the race?
obviously, I want Zach to win, but I see Kahuna maybe slipping in first corner, and maybe Akashi slipping into the podium position. Be
Who
very
knows?
interesting.
Does Zack Smack does he use a controller? Is he on mute?
Honestly, I don't even know myself. I think he's controller. So
Controllers
who
get
knows?
those nice stars. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's lights out and away we go as Cubs receives a drive-through penalty already. Rigraff seems to be getting a good start. He's getting pushed around a little bit by Mr. Robot. And wow, Akashi with the excellent start. Great prediction. With a couple people
Oh my
running off
God.
wide. And oh, there's carnage at the back. Zaxmag getting away cleanly. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear that. Was he already have a virtual safety car?
Oh my
Wow, lots
God.
of chaos.
That
Yeah, it
is
looks like
unbelievable.
Revis! Oh no, it was Revis as the full safety car is deployed. Of course it's Revis. Oh
Honestly,
dear.
I had the best view on that. I can't even
Oh
stop laughing because
no.
it's that funny.
This is awful. Poor Revis.
Want me to explain what happened?
Yeah, I'd love you to.
He just full pelted the back of Buffalo Trace and just didn't even break into turn one.
Didn't try. Oh dear, that is unfortunate. As
As
let's
Cubs looks,
oh
is
gosh,
Cubs has no wing.
really.
Right, so
Yeah,
it looks like
Cubs
people
struggle
have
to
already
get
had
around.
penalties.
Yeah, let's actually see what kind of penalties people have. Cubs with a drive-through, and then Slovene and Christian Cummins both with 5 seconds each. I'm assuming they must have hit each other, so they're very unfortunate. Position change. You got the big winners and losers. Biggest loser is gonna have to be Toto Rivas. Biggest winner is going to be Condor the Fox in the Alpha Tauri. We have a couple people going up 3 positions with Akashi, Florida, and Aaron G, respectively. Then everyone else is, going up or down 1 or 2 positions, which is to be expected. So, yeah, that's
So yeah,
it,
we
I
have
guess.
actually. Yeah, so like I said, Akashi in the podium places already.
Excellent
So a
start
great
for
start from
Akashi.
him. As we have Florida in P4. So
Yeah,
he's gone up 3 positions as well.
yeah.
So Cubs is the only one that has pitted.
Yeah, Cubs having to get his front wing, and then he's gonna have to come back around, and then he's gonna have to serve his drive-through. So unfortunate for Cubs, but that is what happens with the sprint race. These
Yeah.
things.
As we're
It's
getting a
beneficial for
few people
some,
in the
not so much for
we're
others.
getting a few people in the chat saying we should vote for a restart. I personally agree. No one wants to see a wet race and Reeves out. I mean, Reeves is I mean, he's a guy that makes this league so special.
Yeah, Rivas is the heart and soul of this league. I'm gonna be impartial and say that I'm actually going to give my opinion on whether or not we should restart. But no, Rivas definitely, yeah, he's important. We all love Rivas. It's very sad to see him DNF. So admins, if you want to take charge, here's your chance.
It'd be amazing if we can get Mr. Rivas to explain what happened.
Oh, definitely. Let's see if we can pull him in. If you could do that, Fred, please. Fred,
Oh, yo, boy.
you wanna pull in Regis?
We can try.
Let's do it. Fred,
Yo,
you wanna pull in Regis? Alright, so we have Mr. Toto Rivas in here. Rivas, did you care to explain what happened?
Boys, this is a family-friendly channel. I don't think you want me talking right now.
Well, let's see. What can you come up with that's as family friendly as possible?
F your mother.
All right, sounds good to me. Wait,
I
no,
don't
it doesn't
know.
sound good to
It
me.
felt like I got hit from the back, but it was probably my fault. I got a bad start, got a lot of wheel spin, screwed it up, upshifted too early, didn't have any power on traction, and dropped a couple spots. And turn one the wet in Division 4. Somebody was gonna die. I guess I'm just lucky.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that, Rivas. Everyone is voting for a restart in order to get you back in. The super sad scenes. Everyone wants to see you succeed, of course, in the league. So
Oh
really
well,
unfortunate.
if wishes were horses, then beggars would ride.
Yeah, that's that old Midwestern Rivas talking right there.
I don't really understand any of that, but yeah. I mean, I just want to
Oh,
say
I'm
I had the
sorry,
best
that
point of
was-
view.
That was in English, Fred. So I'm sorry that confused you.
Not American? Not British language?
No, we stole it. We co-opted it. The British language is your language. We stole English. It's ours now.
Ah, I see. So,
God save the president and all that.
Yep. Alright,
well,
That
yeah.
is it'd be really cool to have like one clean fun race before this game's out. But I guess that was that.
yeah,
I mean,
before
there's
you
still a
leave,
50%
Rebus,
race to go. But man, I could start drinking or I could do the 50% race.
absolutely.
I think you do both.
Couldn't get a worse result, right?
Exactly.
Well, I hate you both very much. Thank you for interviewing me, jerk.
Love you too. Love you too, Rivas. Have a good one.
You too.
So we actually about to restart. Safety car just went into the pits. Let's see when Zach Smack is going to be pulling away. It's being a little bit tentative. It looks like he's choosing to now. Not particularly getting the jump on anyone behind him, but it's also not losing anything as we have some action in the back of Slavine. Slavine has spun around and broken his front wing on the wall of the pit straight. How unfortunate for him. He actually might get passed by Cubs here. Just had to have quite a recovery since the safety car restart.
Yeah, Florida's dropped down a position from Mr. Robot as Fitz goes up a position with Rigraff, but they're going side by
Both
side
of them
right now.
goes- Yeah, side by side. As Enjoyer's trying to
Enjoyer.
join in too. So Rigraff losing 2 positions in one corner, possibly losing a third to Gibbs as Gibbs goes through as well. Disaster for Rigraff. Maybe he has damage or something. I'm hoping that's not the case personally. But yeah, super disastrous for him. Front 3 already breaking off. Sorry, the front 2 already breaking off from Kahuna in 3rd place in the Haas.
Absolutely, as there's a little bit of a battle going on back in P6, I think it is, with Fitz and Enjoyer. So maybe these two will be fighting too hard, which means they're going to just drop off from the top 5.
That could be. Rigraff is coming under a lot of pressure. Condor the Fox passing him as well. Not sure. I think Rigraff might have some damage here. Just dropping positions like flies. See if he actually comes into the pits. As now he's staying out, so maybe he's just well, maybe he's just slow at the moment. Disastrous for Ferrari at the moment, 10th and 12th respectively.
Yeah, this looks like a decent battle going up with Akashi and Zach right now. Akashi looks like he's right at the back of Zach's gearbox right now. Zach looks like he's got no gear.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got no grip out there. I mean, you're not really supposed to have much grip, but
Akashi deploying the battery, but just gets off before the end of the straight. Looking to be sizing up a move as that's some sort of incident. It is Gibbs. Gibbs around. Oh, poor Gibbs.
Yeah, very sad for Gibbs. Very consistent finishes he's had recently. So maybe he can make it up back into the race.
Yeah, he's going to be hoping to, definitely. So looking back up front towards Akashi and Zach Smack. Looks like Zach is pulling away just a bit through Magnussen Beckett. Goes very wide on the exit. That's letting Akashi catch right back up. Akashi deploying as much battery as he can, but Zach Smack doing the same. As Cubs is actually going into the wall. Oh no, sorry, Cubs isn't going into the wall. Cubs is just retired. Pulling off to the side. I wonder if that's going to be cause for a safety car or not.
Florida's maintaining a gap from Fitz, but he's struggling to keep up with Mr. Robot, looks like, so. But Mr. Robot gets a bad exit through turn 4. And now Florida's up in the back of him, and they're both deploying ERS. Florida getting a better run, but this rain's just like coming down so heavy right now. And does Florida get the move done? He does. Oh, what a move from Florida.
Too bad I missed it. Trying to display penalties. Whoops, that was on me. Sorry.
Let me guess, Ethan asked you?
No, I decided to do it before Ethan asked me, actually. It looks like the closest battle on track right now is between Enjoyer and Mr. Fitz. And actually, Aaron G is getting quite close to the back with Big L Bro at the moment. See if anything is developing here. They run through Max and Beckett's. Shit is absolutely pouring out there.
Yeah, as we're halfway through, Zach's now getting away from Akashi. So maybe Akashi is struggling with grip out there. Gibbs goes up a position from Buffalo, it looks like. But Florida's around.
Oh dear, that is shambles. Shambles for Alpine. How are you feeling? What are your thoughts?
Well, I'm not going to say anything because apparently I talk about Alpine too much.
Florida cutting right through the track. It's going to lose spots to Rigraff, possibly to Cole, Christian Cummins. As Christian Cummins, it's Florida. Oh, Florida goes around again, losing even more spots. That's going to be a penalty. I cannot see any reality in where that isn't a penalty.
I don't really think that was... Wait, who was it? Was it Rigraff?
It was Christian Cummins.
I don't really think it was his fault. I think maybe Florida should have backed out. Obviously, Christian was going to be the faster driver out of that. As Big L Bro spins out, so me and you ain't having a good race. Yeah. One side of the garage. But yeah, I think Florida should have backed out of that. Maybe he was a bit too angry from his spin out from the last turn. But in a way, it is what it is.
It'll get you, man. The rain will get you. Red
Now,
Bull's sitting comfortably in fourth and fifth. They're going to be very happy with that. No
yeah,
points in the sprint race for fourth and fifth, but
no,
sets them
that's
up
what I'm on.
quite nicely.
I was gonna mention about this. Is this? Do you think Robot's gonna let Dickwell past, or do
Maybe
you
not
think
here due to the
tactical
fact that
game? Yeah, but if they
since
do it now, then maybe he can try and hold up Enjoyer.
yeah, maybe due to the fact that he's a Thursday, yeah, it's a little bit hard of a track to hold up someone even in the rain, just because if you slow down a little bit, since all the corners are high speed, it can still get around. It's quite a wide track as well, but that could definitely be the play if they have a little Duncan mechanic whispering in their ear. But I suppose he's not, due to the fact that Duncan McCamick is actually quite a horrible team principal who abuses his drivers. Fun fact.
Absolutely, Duncan's only here for the money.
Yep.
Getting Big Mama Frank do all his dirty work.
Yeah, exactly. And there goes Buffalo Trace, so I wonder if that's going to be another safety car. As it is. The safety car comes out for the second time in this sprint race. 5 laps ago, it's gone fairly quickly. But yeah, good times. Don't even know what to say. Slovene gets a penalty under the safety car. Not really sure how that happens. Slovene having a disastrous race today. Was looking very competitive during qualifying, but seems like that's just fallen apart ever since. So, folks, just take this time to relax, get some drinks, maybe a snack, and yeah, just do your thing.
I could do with a drink right now.
Fred, you've had
I, th-
plenty of drinks, so
I think Mr. Reeves can agree with me on that one.
as Big Elbro gets a penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
If people are going to pit, as people are pitting
Yeah,
indeed.
quite a few people pitting actually. Don't know why wasn't showing that, but yeah, for new wets, I believe Big Elbro, yeah, new wets. Okay, they just reset.
Oh, Fitz Dickwell has a penalty. That's going to be crucial. So maybe the
I'm not gonna lie. This is Fitz has had a penalty for quite some time for him.
Oh really? Okay, I'm just brain dead.
Yeah, we've talked. Yeah, we've already talked. So it's okay.
Well, anyway,
Really
well,
interesting
this is going to be
decision.
crucial anyway.
Interesting decision making from Big Elbow and Christian.
Maybe they had damage.
Yeah, maybe. It's the only thing I can understand happening.
I'm still going to be interested about if Fitz Dickwell or Mr. Robot will let Fitz Dickwell pass.
Well, considering the penalty, it does depend. It depends.
Yeah, but obviously it's been shown that Fitz Dickwell's a faster driver this season. So maybe if he lets Fitz pass, maybe Fitz can try and get a 3-second gap, which could maintain an extra position from Enjoyer for a race start. So that means Enjoyer will have to pass 2 Red Bulls.
Right.
let's just mention right now, Peter, that we have a D3, D2 title fight as well, going live tomorrow, 8 p.m. EST, 10 p.m. EST as well. So stay tuned for them.
Yeah,
Going to be
definitely.
a
Really good shout,
banger
Fred.
of a
Good
race.
plug. Good plug. D1's been all but wrapped up by Red Bull and Hudson Pool. They've just had a monstrous season. Kudos to them, really.
And
They've
I
just been on
think,
fire.
Akashi has damage.
You're right. Oh, that's weird.
What's going on there?
That's super weird. Akashi is, missing his entire end plate. Huh, I'm not sure where that happened. That's odd. Yeah, it's definitely pretty weird.
Very crucial. If Akashi stays out, he's gonna hold off the other drivers, maybe, which could lead to Zach winning the sprint.
So that's all
However,
Fred
all
cares
the
about.
safety cars in this lad.
All Fred cares about is Zach winning the sprint race.
That's all I care about now. So Ethan, shut up about saying, "Oh, you only talk about Alpine. He's my driver, not your driver. Keep it together."
Super interested as to what's going to go on with Akashi. Really strange how he hasn't gone into the pits. I mean, I guess maybe he thinks his best bet is to just stay out, but with everyone so close to each other.
Oh, I mean, just looking at that just doesn't show it.
No.
But I mean, look at the gap Zach's already got.
It's 2 seconds already. Kahuna is close behind, ready to pounce on Akashi. Might do it here. No,
Akashi's gone.
definitely. Yeah, Akashi's just dropping positions, left, right, center. Florida getting past Black Jesus. I'm sure that'll make you very happy. Fitz is going to be the next person who's going to be sizing up Akashi. Yeah, just going around the outside. Actually, what a nice move. If you ignore the fact that Akashi's mixing the wing, and actually have Enjoyer going past. Condor is probably going to get through at this corner too, so yeah, super unfortunate for Akashi, who was having a really good sprint, really good quality, but yeah, just sustained damage in some unknown way. He's dropping down the order.
I've just noticed that we have a Mr. Duncan Mechanic in the booth. Wonder if he's got any words to say.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm excited to see how the rest of this race closes out. Yeah, just so you guys remember, I know I talked to you guys a little bit, but we are doing a giveaway for a free Zoom Racing League T-shirt at the end of this. So don't want to interrupt the action, but right here at the end of the sprint qualifying, we're gonna give away a Zoom Racing League T-shirt. So go ahead, and if anyone else wants to add to that, go ahead and do it now.
Yeah, you have 2 laps left. Donate $5 to enter the giveaway. That's really
Yeah, I mean, anything before you go, Duncan? Any strategy-wise?
I mean, strategy-wise, I'm leaving it to the guys who are in the Red Bull garage right now. I'm taking the day off, obviously, but I'm happy to see that Robot and Fistickle are chilling in 3rd and 4th. This is a good sprint race finish, and I'm excited to see how things close out. Hoping Fistickle can get away with another win and finish the season strong.
Really boring answer from Duncan Mechanic, but I guess that's what you get when you are the Red Bull team principal. So thanks, Duncan. Thanks for the plugging the shirt. Have a good night on your day off.
All right, I'll see you guys shortly.
See you. Oh, Florida's actually creeping up on the back of Gibbs, just getting right past. They're squeezing each other. Doesn't look like they made any contact there, so overall a good move for Florida. Is actually Gibbs is fighting back. Florida's fighting back as well. It looks like they're going to be going side by side, heading towards Cops. This could be disastrous, as it looks like Gibbs is just backed out to let Florida through, so smart racing from Gibbs. Doesn't want to cause any. It's not to cause anything. It looks
Yeah,
like
very smart from Gibbs, as Florida is picking up some positions back from where he left off, as he's going to look up from Rigraff soon, as he it's already 6 tenths away from him. So he's got one more lap to try and do that, as we have Mr. Robot creeping in on Kahuna.
Zach Smack has just been absolutely dominant today. Just keeps setting in fastest lap after fastest lap. Yeah, very, very good.
Yeah, also something
effort
else
from him.
I don't really know about sprints. Do you get a fastest lap point?
I'm actually not entirely sure. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that there isn't a fastest lap point in the sprint race.
I mean, we still have Duncan Mechanic in the call. I wonder if he knows.
No, so Peter's right. There's no point for fastest lap for a sprint race.
Oh, thank you for that.
Always right.
At least we know now. So yeah, that fastest lap won't be counting, but it's actually showing really good pace round here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's
Something
nothing Fred
I
loves
didn't
more
know.
than his Alpine drivers, but I will
Well,
have to
I'm just
agree
saying,
with him.
it's something I never knew. I mean, all I get to see in the Alpine
Just the
chat
Norwegian
is
drivers are good.
people saying, "Oh, I'm so bad at this track. Please help me practice."
People ask you for help with practice.
Yeah, I'm the one that needs to practice.
We have another Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton moment. Fast approaching with Big Albro and Slovene. Big Albro letting off a little bit. Yeah, it looks like Big Albro just letting Slovene through. So Big Albro with a weird strategy call. That doesn't look like it's coming off for.
Oh, yeah. Sorry to interrupt, but Florida's on the back of Rigraff now.
This is
That
with Bray.
is ERS.
Whoa,
Ooh.
Florida. The
And he actually gets a
crazy
move
amount of
done.
grip. That was really impressive. I don't know if it was really poor from Rigraff or if it was impressive from Florida. Either way, Zach Smack wins the sprint race by quite a large margin. Gibbs diving down the inside of Rigraff. Rigraff's going to lose yet another position. So it looks like wet conditions aren't his thing, as he actually does manage to get past Gibbs the last turn. So it looks like people are just going to keep getting penalties for some reason. Unserved penalties. Sure that won't actually didn't affect his finishing position at all. I don't believe. Looks like Akashi, unfortunately, is going to be rounding out the sprint finishers. So super good qualifying for him. Really good first half of the sprint race, but just flips completely upside down and went against him, as we see a little celebration from Zach on the podium.
Yeah, really good result. And also, Kahuna being up there in P2 is someone who we would not typically see to be in that place as well. So really good job by him.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's go ahead and let's give this T-shirt away. So we got a T-shirt here made by my lovely wife. So we're gonna go ahead and give this Zoom Racing League T-shirt away. I have gone ahead and I have done the draw already. Put the names in the random generator. Peter, can I get a drum roll, please?
Wait, before we do this drum roll,
Yeah.
do you have to donate, or is it just anyone?
Well, I mean, we're going to be doing more things like this in the future, but for this one, we are doing it. People
For
who
free.
donated $5.
Oh,
So, but yeah, we do plan to do more cool stuff like this in the future. This was more or less just a test shirt that actually came out pretty cool. So we're just going to go ahead and give this one away. But the drum roll. Jason Pelter, the Gator. Yay! So Jason Pelter is going to go ahead and he's going to get the shirt. Congratulations, Jason. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for continuing to support the league, and thank you for being a loyal D1 driver. And congratulations on the season you've had. Good luck to the rest of the broadcasters and the rest of Division 4. Hope we finish out this race strong, and congratulations to everyone on having a good season. Good luck, guys.
Thank you, Duncan. Thanks.
Thank you for that.
Congrats to
Thank you for
Jason
that rigged.
Peter. We're actually gonna head
Just
into
wanna
a
say-
quick intermission right now. While we
yeah.
get the lobby set up for the full race. So we'll see you then. Just waiting for word on what the weather situation is going to be like for the rest of the race.
Oh wow, it's
whether or not-
Inters.
Yeah, it is intermediate at the moment. Who knows what's going to be? It's going to be
Interesting.
after.
So another wet race, and Zach was dominating, weren't he? Last time, but hopefully Fitzdick. Oh wait, Enjoy's ahead of Fitz this time, so making Fitz's job even more harder.
It's one place.
One place is better than nothing. That's what my dad told me when I was a kid playing football.
What does that mean? Okay. Whatever that means, Fred. Whatever that means.
Oh, one
Yeah,
place is
see,
better than
everyone-
nothing.
Everyone's on intermediate.
One place is better than no place.
Yeah, one place is better than no place. There you go. Okay, so it looks like it's actually going to be Inters to dry, possibly.
Be very interesting.
That would be very interesting. Crossover point is always exciting to see who gets it wrong, who gets it right, blah blah blah. As everyone lining up, I think it's a good idea to ride on board with Enjoy for the start of this race. I feel like Enjoy.
I'm going back to Revis, man.
making moves. Go back to Revis.
I think this is. I mean, you've got to do it as well.
I
As,
believe in Revis.
exactly. You've got to believe in your boy.
All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and away we go. Not held for very long. Looks like Mr. Robot has a little bit of wheel spin on the start. Oh, Carnage at the
Oh,
back,
no.
and there's Big Elbow out of the race already. Oh, and I'm so sad. I'm very sad with myself. As
Revis gets a 5-second
has
time
been
penalty
deployed,
for
and
nothing.
Enjoyer smashes into the back of Kahuna. Somehow, doesn't look like he's damaged his wing at all, but
Wait,
what on
Revis has just broke his
earth?
wing.
What on earth is happening? At least Revis isn't dead at this point like he was before. What has happened with Big Elbow? So
I'm
we're gonna have
really
to call for a
confused and-
restart.
I'm really confused what is going on at the moment as at the back of the grid, everyone's just like falling away.
The full safety
Fitz-
car has been deployed.
Fitzdick losing at position to Conda the Fox, who's in P5 right now. And Florida's in P16. What has happened to him?
I am honestly not sure. Let's take a look. Position change. Yeah, Florida's lost out big time. Akashi and Labib have both gone up several spots. 4 each. Very, very interesting.
So yeah, chaos start at the moment, Peter.
So yeah, we have people calling for a restart. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be opposed. I would not be opposed. Maybe a
I
tiny
don't
bit
know
of
why we would.
bias. Maybe a tiny bit of bias. Ferrari bias. To Enjoyer in for a wing change. Actually, both Mercedes ins for wing change. Aaron G in, February in, will be Bry, however you would like to say it. Mr. Robot in, so that's gonna be big for Red Bull's hopes. Very interesting. At a loss for words, really. I'd like to get Big Elbow in here. See what.
Try and do that.
Yeah, let's try to get Big Elbow in. All right, so we're here with Big Elbow. So what happened? What happened there? What caused you to DNF?
I'm watching the replay, and car went around right in front of me, and there was the wall in the car. So
Really,
trying to see what it was, but it was
the car in front
yeah,
just
that's-
spun completely around.
yeah, There was
Huh.
I'm watching the replay right now, trying to figure it out, man. I'm like, what happened? I had nowhere to go. Oh, I
That's
just hit
super
a car that was
unfortunate.
sideways right on the starting grid, and
Very unfortunate, man. Very unfortunate for you. Very unfortunate for me as well. I'm not even gonna lie.
What's your
But
thoughts on it?
my thoughts?
Yeah, bro.
Um, my thoughts are thoughts of sadness. I mean, who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can still happen.
Anything can happen.
I'm sure Big Elbow, you're gonna wanna go back to Rigraff and help him out as much as you can.
yeah, I'll try to engineer for him. It was an Alpine, yeah.
Oh, was
Oh, it
it?
was an Alpine.
Yeah.
Was it, Fred?
It was Florida.
Oh, I have got nothing to say here. I can't talk about Alpine anymore. I get too much
Hey, it's
abuse.
racing. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, we
Hey,
will.
you should be enjoying the show.
Sorry for you,
You should.
man, but good luck. Good luck helping Rigraff.
All right, thanks. Thanks
Oh,
for
that
the
was
stream.
weird.
See.
The Beeb just lost out to a position from Florida, so maybe Florida's cheating his way. As we just heard that, he just took out Big Elbow, and I was just getting a position
I
from the
think it's
Beeb.
yeah, that has to be the Fred tactics.
Hey, it's L plan.
Uh, I don't know if L Plan
See.
is that dirty.
Oh no, I made it dirty.
What?
That's why I DNF every race.
Ah, you're right. Yeah, Fred wanting me to draft him, however he DNFs every race. Not a compelling argument, if you ask me. When you say so, Fred?
I wasn't listening. What was you on about?
I said you want me to draft you, but you DNF every race. It's not a great argument, is it?
How can you draft me when I'm a TP? Yeah, you never thought about that. Wait, oh
Right.
shit, wait. Conda and Fox in P3.
Oh,
He's
how
had a
we
great
missed
start.
that?
He's had a great start. What on earth? Where did I see
Yeah,
this?
where'd that go, bro? Akashi's up in 7th place too. Maybe we should start paying more attention.
I think you should pay attention to your drivers DNFing.
That's all I was paying attention to.
Yeah, no way. Well, who are the big losers here?
Mr. Robot, Enjoyer, and Aaron G. Definitely the three.
Oh, I think the big
Three big
losers here are the
losers.
Mercs.
Yeah. Maybe
So
this is
let's
not
see
gonna
if
be
Zach
too
goes
good.
early or late.
Well, that's right on board with him. We seem to be giving the safety car plenty of space. Rain doesn't look like it's slowing down at all.
It doesn't, does it?
He's killing it in 5th gear. Let's see what he's gonna
He's
get on the
already gained a
power.
gap. To Kahuna.
Yeah, it looks like he's starting now.
And wow, he's
Wow,
had a great gap.
1.4, 1.5 seconds already. That is a crazy gap. This Florida has actually gotten past Hubs. Super big gap already. Yeah, I think he's just learned how to do it. He's learned how to catch people off guard.
That's like El Plan.
Yeah, let's see what everyone's favorite driver Labib is up to. And we have Christian Cummins and Gibbs swapping positions. Gibbs finally takes the spot. As Florida gets another victim of Buffalo Trace, just really going through the entire pack as fast as he can. At least that's what he's planning on doing. Looks like Mr. Robot is looking at a move on Black Jesus. Trying to go around the outside, but doesn't seem to be working. Heading towards Pop's corner. Wonder if something scary is going to happen here or something sketchy. Just backs out of it. Lets Black Jesus do his thing. But Enjoyer actually gets past both of them. Not sure how that happened. Rigraff on the back of Fitz as well. So a lot of action on the safety car restart. Rigraff's going to want to get that position as soon as he can. put Ferrari in the contention. Yeah, just glued right to the back of Fitz. Fitz is a bit of a wall right now for him, if you will. Pashu coming close to the back of Ethan Cummins. Battle's on track right now. Anything you'd like to say, Fred?
As Cubs has spun.
Big was Cubs.
Wow, so someone said that I DNF a lot
Well, you really
or spin a lot.
do. You do, Fred. It's because you do.
Oh yeah, no, I do. I can only
Revis!
take it.
Big man Revis has made up a position on Aaron
Oh
G.
my god.
Oh no, but Aaron G looks like he's fighting back. He's gonna get
Oh.
Revis. A little bit of contact, it looked like, was made there. Revis hunting the position back. He's gonna go down the inside of Aaron G, but doesn't see it through all the way. Kashi is another driver who's coming close to an overtake on Fisher and Cummins. Both the McLarens lined up in P8 and P9. That was an accident. Let's go back. Go back to Kashi. Let's take a look at the penalties since we got nothing better to look at. Mr. Robot and Bebri both with 5 seconds. Akashi is still on the back of Christian, but doesn't seem to be able to get past. However, someone who does get past is Enjoyer on Buffalo's race. And Aaron G on Black Jesus going through at Stowe. It's Revis falling behind. And whoa! Absolutely smashes into the back of Aaron G. Revis demolished his wing. At least that's what it looks like happened. What a crazy hit. And Revis drops to last place, missing only the front wing end play after crashing at hundreds of miles an hour. And Mr. Robot is losing positions as well, also missing his front wing end play, so he's gonna have to pit, sending him to the back of the grid along with Revis.
And I think that's Bebri that has spun through. I don't even know. Honestly, I am so bad with corner names.
That's alright.
Anyway, Kahuna's actually brought that gap back from Zach.
Actually, you're right, Kahuna. Yeah. I apologize. Kahuna's on a madness right now, going crazy as Labib is about to get. Oh, never mind. Labib was in the about to get past by Andrea. It looks like it was going to come from there. Labib goes a little bit wide, but nothing too bad.
Revis is going slow through Maggots and Beckett.
Yeah, swing.
So yeah, Condor Fox dropping back a little bit from Kahuna. And there's a sector 3.
Sorry,
and there's a Rigraff.
Oh no, Rigraff. What has happened there? It must have been around or something. It's dropped down from 5th to 9th place.
Yeah, Kahuna's actually at the back of Zach now. Probably Zach holding him up a little bit. Also, something we need to watch about is when the weather becomes wet to dry.
Yeah, that crossover point is going to be very important for people who are looking to get back into this race. It's like the action is starting to calm down just a little bit. People still very close to each other, namely Hachi to Christian Cummings and Black Jesus to the back of Buffalo Trace were just close. Not as close as they were. But yeah, Kashi really, really wanting to get past Christian. Looking like he's being held up by the Alfa Romeo almost.
Yeah, it looks
Akashi
it.
is going for it. He's going for a move down the straight, going towards Cops. I wonder if he's going to be able to get something done. Who is going to be brave? Is anyone going to be backing out? Neither of them backing out. Very respectful driving from the two of them. And they're still side by side. Him and his Mega into Beckett's, but Akashi just pulls out in time to avoid an incident, an unwanted incident.
That was giving me flashbacks from last season in D3.
Yeah, definitely. Really good driving from the two of them, but looks like Akashi is just being held up completely.
It's dropping back a little bit from Zach, so maybe Dirty Air is coming in to play here. And Enjoyer looks like he's stuck behind Labib as Labib goes a little bit wide. Now, does Enjoyer go for a move? It looks like he is.
The dummy. Looks like he was about to look down the inside. Thinks better of it and backs out. Zurigraf has the fastest lap, driving angrily. And Gibbs actually takes that award from him.
Like Peter, the weather doesn't look like it's changing that much.
No, it really doesn't. But I mean, we are only 9 laps into this race. Less than half the race distance. So, yeah, anything could change. Even with 5 laps left, if it were to start going from rain to dry, that could be a very dramatic thing.
Absolutely, as Corona gets a better exit from Insaki now, is he going to get close enough to go for a move? No, it does not look like it.
No.
And Enjoyer is getting past Labib right now. As Labib's just going to let him go. Doesn't want to hold him up.
I think Labib was holding up Enjoyer a bit there. Enjoyer was attacking Labib for so long. Probably the faster driver right now. He's already starting to gap him. So it does look like that is the case. Enjoyer using seemingly all of his battery to get past Labib on that occasion though.
It's a little bit of a train going on here to P1 to P10 right now, so.
It's a little bit with Slabin.
Oh yeah, P1 to P6 actually.
Yeah, Slabin being the odd one out.
Yeah, sector 3, and that's kind of a
dropping down the order. I don't think he has any damage. Oh, and he slid around again, trying to get back on the track with those hot tires. Oh, he's still sliding a bit.
Oh, and he slid again.
He has his ERS on. He's trying to rejoin the track with his ERS on. That's causing a lot of wheel spin that he doesn't want.
as Revis is around, and is that going to be it? Oh, he's doing donuts.
And we see Condor doing donuts as well. This is Rivas has stopped his donuts. Condor, I believe, is also done with his. Yeah, as he's finally redoing the craft. Yeah, Condor. It looks like Condor is safe. Looking back towards the front, we have Kahuna and Zaxmac and Rigraff have actually pulled the gap back to Florida already. Yeah, looking very close. Ooh, very close to looking at a move there. Going into turn 2 and 3. Doesn't look like Rigraff will be able to get past Florida on this occasion.
Florida's actually, yeah, there's a battle for 3 positions right now. And Slovene looks quite slow as Florida gets a bad exit, and Rigraff is going to pass Florida.
Yeah, Rigraff's definitely taking advantage of Florida's blunder there. But Florida has slipped into the slipstream, but doesn't seem like it's enough. Rigraff has gotten through, so on a bit of a recovery drive, Rigraff is. Now he's going to be looking at Slovene as his next target. He's going to be hoping that he can get through and then get the other McLaren as well, trying to get as good as a recovery as he can. Speaking of good recoveries, though, Florida's has been crazy so far, starting close to the back of the grid.
He was P8.
Was he?
Yep.
Or did he? Oh, why did I think he started close to the back?
He had a bit of an incident, as Big Al
Oh, that's
said
right. Yeah.
in
That's
his
what it was.
interview. So yeah, but he's had a great recovery run.
Yeah.
Gaining 8 positions back, and now on the back of Rigraff and Slovene.
Yeah, definitely. Looks like this is the closest battle on track right now. Rigraff almost hitting Slovene, having to take some avoiding action, I believe. It gets past it. Slovene has a horrible exit. Or I'm not sure if Slovene had a horrible exit or Rigraff had an excellent one. I think it was the former. So yeah, Rigraff has made up 2 positions in the span of a lap.
Also to mention that Christian Cummins, is on the back of Fitzdikwell right now.
Actually,
So maybe
Cummins having an excellent race right now for Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, absolutely, trying to get on the podium right now. So yeah, excellent race for Alfa Romeo right now. It will help them in the points is that Rivas has spun.
Yeah, I believe
It is
it is, and we've
indeed.
actually missed something completely as Zaxmac and Kahuna are battling it out. Kahuna's gotten ahead of Zaxmac. Now Zaxmac gotten back past Kahuna. I'm sorry that we missed that for that chain for the lead. Mr. Kahuna seems to have had some sort of moment dropping back quite a bit from Zaxmac after their initial battle. Kahuna's missing his end plate. Kahuna does not have a front right end plate, so that's going to allow Fitzdikwell to go into second. Kahuna's going to have to pit. That'll drop him, I'd guess, maybe to P12, maybe even lower down the order. Considering the length of the pit lane here, yeah, he's going to be dropping pretty low.
I wonder if Zach's got damage as well.
Does he?
No, I wonder.
Oh, I guess not, considering he's still pulling away from Fitz at the moment. So most likely he isn't. As Akashi has picked up his first time penalty that could prove to be very important. in the constructors race. Maybe right now, Red Bull would definitely be winning it with Fitz Dickwell up in second place.
So at the moment, Fitz is winning the championship. So
Yeah, Zach Smack doing everything he can. But
yeah,
unless
it'll be
Fitz
needing
finishes
to. Oh wait, people are pitting.
15? No, that is Kahuna hitting for damage, I believe. Oh no, it's not. People are going into the pits.
Interesting.
So we
12 laps
have
left.
Akashi in for softs, as it does look like the track is drying out.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that
didn't
is
even
very
think of
interesting.
that.
Rigraff in for mediums. But is the track dry enough yet? I don't think it is. Doesn't look like a dry line is starting to form. Akashi
We'll
in
have
for
to wait and
softs.
see.
Rigraff in for mediums. Kahuna and Enjoy are both in for softs. Labib is in presumably for softs as well. Yeah, he is. Really interesting. We're gonna have to take a look at these gaps to see if they're growing or shrinking. I guess we'll look at the gap, the final
Leader.
board at Akashi, but Akashi's going quite slowly. See Rigraff, yeah, Rigraff going slowly as well. Definitely too early to pit for the dry tires.
Yeah, at the moment, Zach's actually pulling away from Akashi. Already gained 2 seconds away from him. So yeah, it's still going to be inters. But at the moment,
DRS has finally been enabled, so actually
oh, maybe it is softs.
maybe it is time for the dry tires to shine. But I mean, looking at the gap from Rigraff to Buffalo Trace is pulling away still. As Mr. Robot and Cubs enter the pits as well, they saw the DRS on notification. But now Rigraff is starting to claw back that time, so very interesting. Christian Cummins is in the pit, so I guess we'll get our first test to see whether or not Zach and Fitz both stay out. Christian Cummins, Slovene in, Florida in, Gibbs in. Most people, we have a mix of medium and soft runners at the moment. Let's see what these four are able to come out on. Christian is going to be coming out on mediums. Oh yeah, definitely looks like Rigraff is much faster now than Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace diving into the pits. Let's see if this undercut is going to be working for the drivers that hit the lap before. I'm not convinced that it will.
I still think Rigraff is actually losing time from Zach at the moment.
Rigraff, I'm not sure if he's lost time from Zach, but he has gained multiple positions from pitting. Actually, I can't. No, he's gained one. He's gained one. Gained one on Akashi. 6 seconds behind Christian Cummins at the moment. So, sorry. Wait, I actually. I don't think I'm waffling a little bit right now. Can't remember what's going on, but I'm not sure if Zach and Fitz made the right move staying out. I think that was their opportunity.
I think they have.
Well, I mean, let's take a look at the gap from Christian Cummins to them. Christian Cummins is.
Oh, yeah, no, he's losing time.
No, it looks like he's gaining.
Carl's losing time.
But now Christian, actually, it is timed even. I think it's that crossover point.
I'm just looking at the time, but they do both pit.
Right, yeah, they go into the pits. So let's see where they come out on relation. They were quite ahead before, so we'll see what happens. They were quite far ahead. Fitz going on to the softs, Zach going on to the softs, said you would guess both of them would. February and Black Jesus still in the intermediate tires. I think
As there's an
Christian-
off.
there's a chance Christian might get one of them. No, definitely not. It's gonna be tight, actually. No, never mind. It's not tight at all. Fitz and Zach quite a few seconds ahead of Christian Cummins.
No, but they've made a gap to. They've made a gap towards away from Christian Cummins.
Have they?
It just still looks slippery out there. I still think it's
Does
inters.
look a little bit slippery, but Enjoyer set a fast lap, so I think it is still I think it is the slick tires. Might be a bit tricky the conditions right now, but I do think it is slick tires are the right choice. Enjoyer getting very close to the back of Kahuna. Not quite close enough, but pretty close on that occasion.
This is Mr. Revis, who has spun once again,
And
and
that's
he's
it.
had
He's
enough.
decided he's had enough. Yep. Well, Revis, we love you.
Nah.
So you see DRS, Fitzstickwell is going to be trying for a move on Zaxmack. Wasn't close enough that time. He's going to be hoping that he can get close within the next couple laps. Enjoyer, very close to Kahuna, is most likely going to be getting him here with the assistance of the DRS. Yeah, definitely just flying past. Yep. Christian Cummins is at a fastest lap of 137.7. Rigraff 137.1. So Rigraff's going quite fast in the 136.9 for Savine.
Now
Gibbs,
Fitz is at the back of Zach right now.
136.6. So yeah, track is definitely.
Will Fitz get past him? No,
Looking
he's
for
going
a
to stick
move.
behind.
Yeah, not quite there. As you can see, the track is still fairly slippery. Zaxmack struggling for grip ahead of Fitzstickwell, but yes, soft tires just must be faster.
I think the mediums are actually fast at the moment. It looks like.
You think, yeah, mediums could be the fastest tire. I mean, Christian Cummins and Rigraff have pulled that gap, so maybe they just work better. Maybe less problems with overheating. I'm not sure what the reason would be, but they definitely do look pretty sound. So Gibbs is close to the back. Kahuna doesn't have DRS in the car in front. Gibbs using as much DRS as he has, using the DRS, but it's not enough. Drivers are setting faster and faster laps as Rigraff's at a 135
Khabib's
flat, and
retired.
that's out. That's out. That's it for Khabib. Yeah, that's
Oh,
gonna be a
safety car.
safety car. As Kahuna goes around. Whoa, that was odd. Kahuna just gone around when the safety car was called. Very interesting. This is going to be a nice advantage for the soft runners, you would think. The mediums have been faster. It looks like the medium runners, at least, have been faster the last couple of laps, but maybe the safety car track conditions could change and it'll play into the hand of the soft some more. As Pablo Ryan, wow, hits Gibbs. I wonder if Gibbs does any damage now. Look at that. Very interesting. Doesn't look like it, but maybe he is. Huh. Very odd. February goes in for soft tires. Gets a penalty for speeding in pit lane for his efforts.
Kahuna's in the pits, so maybe he's going to go for an extra soft. I wonder if he's got any damage. No damage. He's going for an extra soft.
It's a bit weird considering he just put on a set of soft tires.
Well, I mean, he wants that extra grip, and I mean, he's only losing one position.
It's true. It's true. I'm very interested to see this medium versus soft thing at the front. Who's gonna be faster? You
Ooh.
would think the soft tires traditionally would be, based on what we've seen. It could well be the medium driver.
Yeah, Peter, I just want to say that there's still rain dripping on the screen. So maybe
Really?
rain could come in full. I mean, that is the British weather around here.
It's true. I mean, looking up at the clouds is pretty great, but it looks like pockets of blue are starting to shine through. I'm not sure.
I keep seeing raindrops keep falling.
Huh.
So, be very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna have to wait for the whole pack to catch up, which is admittedly gonna take quite a while. Yeah.
So this must be the final lap of the safety car.
I guess so. I would think that Cubs would be able to catch up by the end of the lap, depending on how fast the safety car goes around here. Not sure.
I feel like sometimes in this game the safety car goes quite slow, which does frustrate people.
Yeah, that's because the safety car isn't isn't a Formula One car, so it is a little bit slower. Just in case you didn't know that, Fred.
Yeah, cheers for that.
Yep, of course.
But I'm still seeing raindrops calm down.
I don't see anything. I don't know if you're seeing things, or if I'm blind.
I am half asleep right now with 5 beers gone down me.
That
So,
could be it.
I mean, this could just be my eyes, but still, I'm still seeing raindrops keep coming down on the screen, and it's getting a little bit heavier now.
I actually think we're gonna go around it again. No, never mind. Safety car is coming in this lap. A bit of a late call, but I digress. So
Got
let's
rid of
see what
Labib's fat car.
it's gonna do. Slowing down a lot. Very, very annoying.
Oh, he's going early. Ooh.
Looks like he's faking a little bit. Yeah, now he's going deciding to go. So pulled out. Again, really good at pulling out that gap at the start, at the restart, and then looks like Rigraff very close to the back of Christian Cummins, possibly with the better warmed up tires. Cummins cutting the corner completely there. Rigraff right on the back of his gearbox. Very close between these two drivers. Akashi joining in as well on the softs. Rigraff's going to be looking for a move down the straight. Akashi also will be looking for something. Rigraff deploying the battery, using the slipstream as well. Going to pull out to the inside to get past. Christian goes a little bit wide. Good defensive movement from him. Rigraff goes a little bit wide himself. Could possibly be inviting Akashi in more. Rigraff with the better exit than both of them. Yeah, it looks like he's just gonna pull ahead slightly. Christian Cummins, oh, really late decision to go with the inside of Cops. But Rigref also does have that penalty, so he's gonna be trying as hard as he can to pull away from Christian. Really good racing between those two. As Zach just really pulling away from Fitz. 1.6 seconds up the road already. Rigraf with that battle is another 2.5 seconds behind them.
Yeah, so let's bring the penalties up. So we've got. Oh, hold on. There's a sector 3 as Akashi is around.
That is Akashi around, yeah. You're right. Akashi actually has 8 seconds of penalties. As he picks up another 3. I'm not really sure where the 5 came from, possibly speeding in the pit lane. Or maybe an incident under the safety car, I'm not sure, but that will drop him quite a bit as he's starting to gap Christian a little bit. Gibbs with a drive-through, so that's going to be important. Slovene with 8 seconds, that'll drop him quite a lot. Florida with 3 seconds, and then the bottom 7, all with penalties, 3, 5, and 8 respectively between them. Slovene and Christian going at it through Kops. Really respectful racing between these two, but Christian just coming out ahead for Maggots, going into Maggots and Beckett's, and it looks like Fitz is actually clawed back some of the time to Zach Smack. Let's see what's actually going on up there. Waiting fastest lap.
Gibbs is around. I know Gibbs is in the pits to serve his drive-through.
Makes sense. Very interested to see the Zach Smack Fitz Stickwell battle. I'm sure as you are as well, considering that your driver is one of the members of it. At the moment, Fitz Stickwell and Red Bull leading the championships in D4. If things stay the way they are, then they will be winning. Slovene gets past from Cummins. You definitely missed that. As Akashi retired from the session, very bad news for McLaren. McLaren's not going to be happy with that in their fight for 4th in the combined constructors championship. Although Akashi would be getting half points, points on the board is always points on the board. As we have Fitz only 2.5 tenths, 3 tenths away from Zaxmack and Maggots and Beckett's. That is all growing out to 5 tenths. As Slovene gets another 3 seconds for good measure, but Fitz not close enough even with the DRS to make a move. Mr. Robot, however, was close enough to get past Black Jesus and is now going to be chasing down Buffalo Trace. 2.7 seconds, about 3 laps to go. Will that be enough? Someone else has made an impressive drive is Enjoyer up to 6th place. Enjoyer looking at the back of Christian Cummins. Christian has had a very good race. He's dropped back a little bit in these closing stages. With Enjoyer riding on the back of him. Just taking a peek at the inside, but thinking better of it and choosing to back out. Really good exit from Enjoyer. Heading towards Cops. Isn't close enough to make a long. Fitzstickwell very close to the back of Zach Smack. Closest he's been yet. Yeah, to those 3 corners, those Zach Smack's just pulling away that gap. Regraph, that's the fastest lap of the race so far, so that's going to be another point for him. Just, we're going to have to wonder, where is that 8 seconds of penalties going to drop him down to? At least he possibly. He's driving as hard as he can. Maybe he's going to be getting those 5 seconds removed. Who knows? But for the moment, we're focusing on Zach Smack versus Fitzstickwell. His Enjoyer gets past Christian.
Yeah, that's a bit of a desperate dive bomb going on there.
Was it? No, I missed it.
Yeah, Enjoyer is actually looking for a P3 right now.
Yeah, definitely. With the penalties that these two have. Zach Smack with a really poor Maggots and Beckett's. Fitzstickwell very close to the back of him, only 3.5 tenths, dumping the battery using using the full strength of the DRS. Pulls to the inside, goes down the inside into Stowe. Who is going to come out of Stowe ahead? Can't really see it. Looks like Fitzstickwell is ahead. We've had the crappy camera angle. And yeah, Fitz is ahead. So moving on to the last lap, Fitzstickwell is going to be leading with Zach Smack so closely behind, just a tenth behind Fitzstickwell and the Red Bull. Will Zach Smack be able to regain the position on this last lap? What do you guys think? It's going to be very close, definitely.
Enjoyer gets a 3 seconds time penalty now. So that could ruin his podium chances.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he isn't, he's farther than 5 seconds back from Rigraff, so unless Rigraff makes some sort of mistake, looks like... Yeah, it looks like it could be Christian Cummins maybe on the podium. So we have Zach Smack versus Fitzstickwell into Maggots and Beckett. Zach Smack only 2 tenths behind, closing the gap as they go through the corners. 2 tenths behind. Looks like Fitz had a great exit as Zach Smack gets a penalty. His 3-second penalty for Zach Smack. That is horrible news for the driver. Is he looking for a move, maybe trying to win on track, but unfortunately it doesn't look like either way he's going to be winning. So a chaotic ending to the race as Fitzstickwell rounding out the final corners unless he makes some huge mistake here. Looks like Fitzstickwell is going to win the Drivers' Championship in D4. He's going to win the British Grand Prix in D4. Zach Smack coming home second. Rigraff coming home third. And actually keeping that third place position, I believe. Yes, he is. Christian Cummins moving up to fourth. Enjoyer to fifth. Aaron G in sixth place with Florida in seventh. A pretty decent recovery drive from him, if I say so myself. Sabine coming home in eighth with Connor the Fox ninth. Mr. Robot 10th, finishing in the other Red Bull. Decent recovery drive from him, considering what happened at the start of the race with his broken wing. Buffalo Trace to finish in P11th. Gibbs 12th. Black Jesus in 13th. Looks like Bebry is going to be coming around the final corners. Cubs has already finished due to the fact that he was a lap down. Bebry coming home to finish 14th with Kahuna rounding out the last of the finishers in 14th as Bebry moves down to 15th. It's a very chaotic race, very entertaining race, I'd like to say. These mixed races are always so entertaining to watch as Rigraff picks up the driver of the day from the game. But Fred, who would you say your driver of the day is?
I'm going to go with Zach. Alright, maybe a bit of bias here, but he's drove, even coming second, he's drove an unbelievable race. Unbelievable sprint race, unbelievable qualifying he's had. So yeah, I'm going to go with Zach with my driver of the day. Well, driver of the week, I should say, or weekend, but driver of the day, Fitzstickwell.
You mean Zach? Just said.
No, I've changed my mind.
Oh, have you?
Drive over weekend, Zach, but drive over weekend Fitz.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think Fitz is
okay.
also going to be my driver of the day. Had an excellent race. Really didn't put a foot wrong the entire time and capitalized when it was time to. So I can't wait to get these three in for an interview.
Yeah, I can't wait either.
So let's see if we can get Greg Graff first. We'll wait a second. Let them celebrate with their teams, do their thing. We have all three of them in the waiting room. So let's get Rigraff in first. So Rigraff, my man, what is going on?
Yo,
So I mean, at the start of the race, you were looking pretty good. A little bit slow compared to what you're used to. Then you made a crucial mistake, if you will.
Yep.
When that happened, what was going through your head?
I mean, after that moment, it's just head down and do everything you have to do to make up the lost time, and I did that, and I felt like I mean, that's the best I could do after that moment, and I did it, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you definitely pulled out a great result. I mean, to go from that making a mistake and fighting back in the wet, which is notoriously difficult due to the lack of DRS, and coming home P3, it's very impressive for you.
Yes, thank you.
So Fred, you got anything to say?
Not really. I just want to go to bed.
All right. I guess
Sleep it off.
we'll cut it a little short so we can let Fred go to bed. But yeah, thank you, Rigraff. Excellent drive. And yeah, congrats.
Appreciate it, man.
Take care.
See, man.
All right, so let's pull in Zach Smack. Hello, Zach. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm all right. So I mean, you were a dominant force today. Really, in qualifying, you were quick. In the sprint race, you were quick. In the race, you were quick. I mean, the only thing that went wrong really was that penalty. When that happened, I mean, what were you thinking?
I mean, it was just a classic case of the S's, right? I messed up the turn before it, so then the next turn I had to slow down more, and I didn't. I tried to push it a little harder than I could. I usually end up in the grass like that on the left, so I thought I could save it, but I was just a little too far over.
Yeah, super unfortunate. I mean, you had race-winning pace today. It was really close. Fred wouldn't stop going on about you the whole time. Yeah, super unfortunate result. But I mean, P2 is still a really good finish, so congrats.
Yep, thank you. And I think it puts me second in the standings, too. I haven't done the math yet. But with
Yeah,
the
it
sprint,
does.
and that put me second.
It does, don't worry. At least you got second.
Yep.
Anything else you'd like to add?
No, not really. Just, it was a really fun season. Hope to do better next time. And who knows? If I was this fast on a controller, we'll see how fast I am on a wheel. Because I just got one today.
Ooh, what kind of wheel did you get?
G29.
Nice. Very good choice. All right, man. Well, great race. Looking forward to see what you can do on that wheel next season. So take care. Have a good night, man.
Thanks, you too.
Alrighty, so before we bring Fitzdikwell in, I just want to bring Buffalo Trace in because P4 for Alfa Romeo just about missing on a podium. I mean, don't you think Alfa Romeo in D4 have had a pretty rotten season?
Yeah, and D4 probably. Yeah, let's bring in Buffalo Trace. Why not? Yeah. Buffalo, how
Buffalo.
you doing, man?
Okay, maybe he's not here.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe not. We'll just
We'll
hopefully bring him back later.
Yeah. Alright, let's get Fitz in. Yo, Fitz, what's going on, man?
Oh, not much. How about you guys?
I'm doing alright. So I mean, anything special happened today? maybe like a D4 championship?
Oh fuck yeah, yeah, that happened. Did happen. Sorry about the bomb. Yeah. No, that was a doozy. That was a hell of a race to end it. Race of the year, I'm pretty sure, for ZRL. D1 is trash.
It's true.
So
yeah, D1
Yeah.
is the worst. But
but no, that was a lot of fun. That was a great race. That was all over the place, and it's just a beauty. Even Rivas, just beaut.
yeah, it was a really exciting race to watch. Hectic to commentate, to say the least. But you were looking mighty quick out there, man. You looked really good. Little bit little bit of a drop off after the restart to Zach Smack, but I mean you clawed it right back and you passed him on the second to last lap.
Yeah, girlfriend just got home from work, so she was asking me when we need to get ready because we got to go to the comedy show here pretty soon.
Yeah, it's the girlfriend motivation.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you'd like to add anything, I don't want to hold you too long if your girlfriend is waiting. Anything to say?
Honestly, BMF by far greatest engineer and biggest help ever, and Mr. Robot's a lot faster than his results show. It was just good, awesome. The Honda garage and Red Bull garage just worked really well and helped a lot with the setup noob here. So we'll see what happens next year.
I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. So yeah, have a great day, man. I'm proud of you. So proud.
All right, I'll see you boys for D3 race tomorrow.
Of course.
Ooh.
Have a good night, man.
All right, night guys. Thank you.
All right, Buffalo.
All right, I'm here now. I had technical difficulties, guys. How's it going?
We're doing all right. How are you, man?
I'm pumped. I was like, I'm a combination of happy that I got P11, pissed I came so close to P10, and super happy for Christian with the P4 to end it off.
Christian, I think it's Cole.
I don't know what you're talking
Christian.
But no, anyway, yeah. I mean, if I was you, I mean, yeah, you are happy. I mean, P4 for Alfa Romeo is literally a win, ain't it, for you guys? I mean, or a podium. Just missing out on a podium as well. But just rounding out your whole season in Alfa Romeo, probably not the one that you've been hoping for.
Yeah, it was okay in D4, right? I think that D1 it was our strongest, followed by D3. D2 were a little weak. But this is a great finish in D4. And, performances like this may be able to make a difference in combined constructors at the end. I don't know, but
Absolutely.
I mean, if you told me, this morning that, hey, you're going to get a P4 and a P11 tonight, I'd be like, hell yes. And I would sign up immediately.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, you've worked wonders in the Alfa Romeo team. You've put the team in. Sorry, listen a little bit. You put the team somewhere where you wouldn't traditionally see them. So yeah, you've done a mighty fine job this season. I mean, there's still 3 races left in Division 3, 2, and 1 coming up tomorrow and Sunday. I mean, so far it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy with where we're at. We're probably a little bit higher than we were expected to be when it's all said and done, but I also kind of feel like I underperformed my draft. I mean, I look at like D1 and D3 especially. I had guys that were, I can't believe they fell to me, right? Like Cushy, Gator, Damien. I mean, you know what I mean? So like we had a good year, could have been better, and I'm looking to improve next season too.
Yeah, totally. Oh, all right, man. You got anything else to add before we send it off?
No, D4 season was great. I can't wait to drive next year. Really fun racing tonight in the rain. It was clean for the most part. Just fun. Great group of guys.
Glad to hear, man. Glad you heard. Glad you had fun this season. That's what the league's all about, first and foremost. So
Especially D4, man. That's what it is.
yeah, of course. All right. Well, have a good night, man.
Sounds good, guys. See ya.
See ya. So everyone, that's it for the Season 4 Division 4 British Grand Prix, the ultimate race of the season. Coming up tomorrow, we have Division 3 and Division 2. We have title fights that are looking very close in both of those divisions, both drivers and constructors. Division 1, on Sunday night. That's pretty much all about wrapped up. But I mean, you do get to see the best of the best of the Zoom Racing League racing there, so still worth watching, in my opinion. But unless you have anything else, Fred, to add, I think that's it.
No, not really. I mean, obviously, great race. We've just witnessed. Gonna see another 3 amazing races tomorrow, and then the next day after that. But I just want to like say how much this league's improved throughout the seasons and seasons we've had. Going to like having 1 division, now we're having 6 divisions. I mean, only four. We actually no, we record the Xbox division.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's amazing, and I just want to like thank you, the admins, for being such a great or doing such a great job at the moment. So yeah, that's all I've got to say.
Yeah, definitely. And with that, I think that's a wrap. So yeah, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for the D3 stream. Take care.